All right, everybody. Welcome to tonight's presentation. We're getting into the summer side hustles that you can actually get into for some extra cash this summer, whether you're just trying to save up so you can have a great winter, whether you're trying to save up so you can actually get into that home of your dreams. Maybe you need a vehicle. Maybe you want to get in a better financial situation before back to school starts, right? So there's a lot of different situations of why people want to make an additional income, make some sizable changes in their finances this summer. And we're right here in the middle of the summer, y'all. Right? Almost to the dog days of summer. I don't know where y'all from, but around here it's starting to get a little hot. I know Jamil, it's like 100 degrees over there, ain't it?
Try
Something like that.
115. It's 115.
No, thank you. All right, so if y'all trying to move to Arizona, just know that it's a high heat index over there. All right, so let's get into these summer gigs really quickly. We're not really spending a lot of time with this one because I just want to show you what other options that the internet and the world is putting out there. Okay, so one of the summer jobs is being a barista. Okay, this is awesome, but this right here is more like at some of these festivals that people are having, being able to get on these food trucks and sling, coffee and things like that. That's fine. What about pressure washing, house cleaning? Estimated $2,000 a month there. Of course, you need the pressure washer and the ladder and the insurance and all that. Tutoring. All right. So if you, for example, know Spanish, you want to, teach English or teach Spanish, however you want to, if you're bilingual, that's pretty cool. There's different opportunities for you to do that. House sitting. I didn't even think about that, but for all the people that are traveling, especially the northerners that are, traveling down south for for the summertime or up north for the summertime, wherever you're going, you're gonna need somebody to sit the house. And look, you can charge $25 to $75 a day. That's pretty cool. Pet sitting. I don't know a lot of people I would trust with our pet, but that's what that is. Summer camp counselor, that's a job as well. So tour guide, if you know a lot about your city, you can do that. Lawn maintenance, of course. So this was actually my first summer job. My first job ever actually was mowing. What was some of y'all first jobs, by the way?
I was a car hop at 15.
Car hop.
A car hop, on skates, going to the car before
Okay.
Sonic.
All right.
I was McDonald's all the way.
All right. Mickey D's in the building.
I started working at 12 at the family restaurant.
Okay. All right. That's pretty cool right there. But you learn a lot of skills. What about being a lifeguard? You make 2 grand a month being a lifeguard? Well, that's really all the summer side hustles that we came up with this. But you're actually in luck because you know you'll see the crew up here. We actually found a whole nother side hustle that's just even better than anything that you just witnessed just now. And so we want to go ahead and maybe present that to you and see what you think. Right now, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just pass it over to one of our team leaders. She's really, wow, she's just phenomenal. She really cares. She wants to see you win. She wants to see you grow. She went from homeless to homeowner in a short period of time. One of the very first people on the team to earn a residual income. Now she's just out here just leading the way. She's linking with millionaires and real estate agents in the community, and she's really helping people make a difference, earn money, and just pushing on through. Alicia, you're there, right?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead, take away from here.
All right,
I'll
perfect.
control the slides for you.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. So just want to give it back to you. So good evening, everyone. Welcome if you're tapping in. I don't know what time you got here, but we've been talking about some summer side hustles. I got triggered a little bit. Okay. I got triggered just a little bit, just thinking about it. But this has been a saving grace. So tonight, I hope that the information you're going to hear tonight, that you open your mind, you open your heart for it, because listen, this opportunity changed my life. So if you're watching my personal live right now, that's the caption that I have at the top, the membership that changed my life. I had to remember what I put, y'all, but the membership that changed my life. And I seriously mean this. You know, lately I haven't really been talking about like what that actually means. I posted a reel today and I was just like, you know, from 2-time homelessness. Okay. I always talk about one. I never talk about the second time, but 2 times. Okay. So it's time for me to really tell that story. 2 times being homeless in this industry. And listen, it's just being a saving grace. Okay. So I really applaud this opportunity, you know, credit and money. Like who else doesn't need credit and money? So again, you know, this is an opportunity that changed my life. It's something that can go with your side hustle. So don't think, you know, this when we started this off, we were talking about these different side hustles that we were throwing shade. We were not throwing shade. If anything, this goes with your 7 to 3, your 9 to 5, your 3 to 11, or your multiple jobs like I used to have. Okay. I used to have 2 jobs in the nursing industry, and that's how I ended up homeless. Okay. I lost my job, lost everything, the blink of an eye in 30 days. And I just remember getting in this and getting this information actually from the individual that introduced me, Mr. Jerry Goins, you know, one of the darkest places in my life. And, you know, I was literally living in hotels with this information, watching this information, you know, on the hotel Wi-Fi, right? On the Boost mobile box, getting this information, learning about this down in the hotel lobby, doing whatever it is that I could do to learn about this opportunity. And listen, even in adversity, it was able to not even change my life more and elevate our lives, even as we were going through, okay, but other lives as well. So let's go ahead and get into it, because hopefully tonight you're going to hear some information that is definitely going to change your life. And listen, again, we're Nove, the credit and money company. So listen, we have 2 main things that we want to talk about, but before we want to talk about that, let's talk about the reality of things. Okay. I don't watch a lot of news. Let me just be honest. Okay. But I know everyone is worried about this election year. But on top of that, let's just talk about how 1 in 3 consumers have a lower credit score. Okay. We're talking 669. That's really not getting you anywhere. A lot of times when we talk about home ownership, they're looking at least a 680, okay? The average credit score in underserved communities. Allie, what is underserved communities? I'm talking about our Black and brown communities. Listen, that's 40 points lower than other demographics, okay? Why? Maybe because they don't think we're educated enough, okay? But we'll just save that for another Zoom, all right? 50% of businesses fail within the first 5 years for the lack of access to capital, okay? Not only the lack of access, but the lack of education. I want to make sure I point that out as well. 2.5 million people are seeking debt counseling. And that number is really, really tremendously increasing as inflation keeps increasing, as the housing market keeps increasing. Look, COVID did us dirty, right? And everyone is still trying to keep food on the table. You know, it's those little roller coasters of feeling like things are getting better, but then again, it's not really getting better, okay? And we got 39% of Americans that don't have the cash to pay for $1,000 emergencies without having to borrow the money. Now, when you talk about borrowing money, a lot of times they may not even be able to borrow it because their credit is not where it needs to be, right? They don't have enough credit, so that's not, they're just out of luck, right? So listen, luckily tonight, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but we got some solutions, okay? Now, the solution is, of course, Nove, the credit and money company. Now, here at Nove, we focus on 2 main things, all right? So credit and money, no brainer, right? So we're talking about credit building. We're talking about debt help, access to capital, and entrepreneurship. That is the staple of what we help you with. And what you'll understand is, as we go through tonight's information, that you're going to see that this rules everything. Okay. Before we get into that, definitely want to talk about our leadership, because you always want to know who is behind it. All right. So definitely want to introduce you to Mr. Rico McDaniel McCambry. He is the founder of this amazing company. And listen, he is leading the ship. Okay. Now, he has a lot of accolades. I don't think they fit on 2 or 3 or 4 slides. Okay. But he is a best-selling author of The Plan the Father's Father. His wife is also an award-winning author. Okay. She just released a brand new book. Listen, ladies, get the book. Okay. Perfectly Imperfect. All right. So talk about a power couple. All right. So again, also he has a 4.0 GPA in the nation's top MBA programs. What does that mean? Does that mean anything to you? Listen, that means he is rubbing shoulders with some of the top CEOs, okay? That's where Beta, Gamma, Sigma comes into play, all right? Some of these household names, things you're using right now, he gets to rub shoulders with those individuals, okay? There's a thing called your network is your net worth. So listen, you being on the Zoom alone, learning about this individual means, hey, you've already elevated yourself. So clap it up in the comments for that, all right? Forbes Business Council, Marquis Who's Who in America in business and finance in 2021. National Business, Small Business Association. The list goes on and on. Look us up in Yahoo Finance. You're going to see us there. Look us up in Forbes. You're going to see us there. Look us up in Inc. 5000. You're going to see us there. We've hit it 3 times, okay? 2021, 2022, and 2023. Listen, I want you to catch this before we get into this credit solution number 1. 2021, when we hit it, it was during the pandemic. All right. That's when everyone was home. Everybody's money was looking a little funny. And we were able to still be one of the world's fastest growing companies in America. All right. I love it. Absolutely love it. So credit solution number 1, as you know, credit is king, queen I want to say queen because I'm a female, but listen, they say cash rules everything. No, credit does. We're getting to that space where credit does. Okay. So we got 2 different options for you. I'm going to keep it short and keep it simple. I know it's Friday night. Option number 1 is what we call My Novo Disputes Manager. In the world of AI, this is just the golden ticket. Okay. I'm just going to be real with you. It's able to catch things that the naked eye is not able to catch. All right. So typically companies are looking at these different things, or manually looking at this. Listen, this is able to scan and catch trends and catch different things on your credit report that is hurting you. Okay. So again, this is self-generated. You have to go into the system and generate your letters and mail them, but it's really fun to do. No standing in line, no certified letters, none of that. Okay. This one does take a little bit more time, but it's more affordable. $139 one time and $49 a month. So listen, if you have home ownership goals, refinancing goals, student loan goals, whatever goals, like you need a better credit score, really consider this one and put in the work for it. Okay. But speaking of putting the work for it, maybe you're the type of person that's like, hey, I really need to be in a better situation, but I don't have the time. All right. Well, listen, a little bit of extra money and we're going to do it for you. Okay. So our referral partner, Credit Likes, they can do it for you. $239 to get started and $89 a month. Same thing, except they're going to be doing it for you. There's a 6-month risk-free guarantee with this one. And listen, if you don't get any results within those 180 days, right, you're going to get a full refund. All right. You heard me right. All right. So your disputes are mailed for you, and that saves you time. Now, not only is personal credit important, guess what? If you are an entrepreneur, business credit is super, super important. So listen, if you need better credit, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. But listen, for my entrepreneurs out there, if you're not building business credit, what are you doing, right? So Mr. Jerry Goins put a post up the other day, and he was like, listen, if you don't have an LLC, you can't say you're standing on business. I'm going to say if you're not building business credit, you're not standing on business, all right? Every small business that has ever been out there, every big business has been out there, has always started as a small business. And why they become big businesses is because they're using business credit, all right? So you definitely need to learn about that. We have business credit advisors who are going to walk you through each and every step. You structure your business for you so you can get maximum funding. You go up through the tiers. And once you graduate from this program, all right, or from this membership of the Business Credit Suite and Finance Suite, then you're off to the races. Okay. Now we're talking about better credit because you're also going to get personal credit with that. We're talking about, your business credit being built up, your Dun & Brad's, all these different things, your paydex score being where it needs to be, you're getting coached on all that, and you're a legitimate business. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, with all of these, it comes with identity theft and some other incentives, okay? And the Business Credit Suite is $24.95, not $24.95, $2,495. But trust me, it is worth the investment. The return on that is huge, okay? All right, so on top of that, you're going to get free credit monitoring and protection for that as well, because identity theft is still a real thing. So we talked about debt earlier, right? A lot of people are going in debt. Just things have changed post-COVID. Things have changed because of the economy. Social Security is getting a little funny. All these different things are changing. And because of that, it's causing a lot of stress. So listen, if you're stressed about debt, go ahead and put a number 2 in the chat. And if you don't want to put it out there, you don't want anybody to know you're stressed, it's okay. Get back to whoever invited you and have the conversation. Something I love about every financial consultant and every credit and money specialist here at Nove is we generally care. We're not out here, spreading your business, telling nobody. We're literally helping you get to a solution. So let's talk about these solutions. Whether you're in personal or business debt, we can help you, okay? With Nove Debt and Nove Business Debt Help, that is actually helping you with your minimum unsecured debt. So on the personal side, you got to have at least a 12.5. Okay. All right. One low payment, that's 50% less payments. Okay. So that means you're paying 50% less than what you would normally pay. All right. It's going to cut your total debt up to 50%. And after 6 months, you can qualify to pay them off. Now, if you're thinking like, well, there are a couple of cards I don't want to close, or there are certain accounts that I don't want to close, or is this debt consolidation, or is this going to hurt my credit score? Listen, you're going to have to take a dip for just a minute, but I'm telling you, one of my mentors actually said, we just heard it Thursday night, that sometimes you have to subtract things in order for it to multiply. And that is a biblical principle. It's the same thing here. If you got in your debt over your head, there's going to have to be a moment where you're just going to have to come down just a little bit, right? Take some things off of your plate for just a minute. Is it going to hurt? Is it going to sting? Absolutely. But while you're in the process of getting those things cleaned up, you're going to be right back to where you need to be. Okay. So you might as well just do the debt help. All right. Same thing with business debt. Instead of your doors closing, your legacy being destroyed, listen, go ahead and just ask, right? You got to have a minimum debt here of 15K, but listen, this is going to be able to keep your doors open and take some stress out. When we talk about finances, it is literally not just finances alone. We're not talking about the debt, the credit, whatever. Finances alone is one of the number one stressors. All right. You definitely want to make sure that you're doing your due diligence to have better health, have better mental health. Right. So you definitely want to do that. So you're going to be able to sleep better at night. All right. So let's talk about solution number 3, because remember, we're talking about 4 main things tonight. Access to capital. Okay. So this is our money solution number 3. So let's go ahead and get into this really quickly. So, and we'll be out of here. I'm going to pass this over to Jerry Goins in just a moment. But with our access to capital, this is very, very important. Okay. So this is where we're talking about personal loans. We're talking about business funding. All right. So as you can see here, we offer personal loans. All right. We're talking about unsecured term loans, debt consolidation, auto and student loan refinancing. Now, this is very, very important because if you were here for the first segment of this, we talked about better credit. Okay. A lot of times you just got to get to where you're going, right? That means some of us, can I be real here tonight? Some of us went to the lemon lot. Okay. Some of us knew that we didn't want to pay the $450 a month. Some of us are paying $450 2 weeks. Can I be real? But you needed a car because you got to get to work. You got to pay your bills, right? But listen, when you get your credit where it needs to be, listen, you can go back and be like, okay, look, now I'm ready to refinance. Same thing for your student loans. Same thing for your homes. All right. And any large purchase up to $250K, we're going to be able to help you get funded. Okay. And you're probably thinking, well, that's going to hurt me. That's a loan. No, that's going to help you build your credit because we're going to teach you that. All right. That is a trade line. That is some credit history, even if it is a loan. So we're going to help you understand that. All right. Financial literacy at its best. All right. Business funding, startup business loans and credit lines, SBA and traditional loans, also commercial and investor real estate loans. So if you know some investors, these banks are getting strict. Okay. But if you know some people that need some funding for that, listen, just tell them, hey, I got you. Right. And if you're on here right now and you're watching for more information, we have a easy fintech solution where you can just go in, no harm to your credit, right? And find out what you pre-qualify for, right? Now we do our business, our real estate funding up to 100 million. Okay. So again, those are some things that can help. As you can see, these are some businesses down at the bottom that have gotten, can you back up for me just a second, Jerry? You see some business down at the bottom that have gotten funded. All right. So put a 3 in the chat if you need funding. And last but not least, one of my favorites. So I wanted to make sure that he didn't skip past that. All right. One of my favorites, Nove Financing. All right. There are a lot of powerful entrepreneurs out here. And I think after COVID, so many just blossomed. Right. But what we also notice is because our economy is doing something a little funny right now, a little uncomfortable, even though we feel like it's getting better. We have entrepreneurs that have these products, right? They can be charging what they are worth. All right. Catch me there. But then we have their audience or we have their clients that need the product or service because it's a solution too, but can't afford it because of everything that's going on. At the end of the day, we're all in the same boat. But with Nove Financing, what that does is make sure that the business owner gets their money up front and it makes sure that the client can get it at an affordable price. Okay. So it's a win-win situation. So again, definitely if you're interested in that, if you have a product from 500 to 250K, make sure you get back to somebody so we can walk you through that. Okay. All right. And government grants too. Same system as our loans. You can run through that and see what you qualify for. All right. We are almost out of here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So number 4, one of my favorite, this is the part that changed my life. Okay. I've not worked a physical job, okay, since 2014. I now have a career. I'm now a CEO, but it's my choice if I want to clock in somewhere. All right. So absolutely beautiful. And this opened the door. Never thought that I would be the type of individual, especially after homelessness, that could be able to, work wherever I wanted to. Like, that was a fairy tale for me. That was something I didn't think would work, but I'm seeing it work for not only myself, not only my husband, not only for these individuals that are on tonight. And there's a lot of people that are watching, a lot of people that are sharing this. Listen, we just came back from Miami. I'm talking about that entire room. You might have seen it on someone's timeline. That entire room, they get to work for themselves. Okay. That is a real thing. All right. So with this, regardless if you don't want to do the affiliate marketing thing, maybe you just want to start your business. Listen, get that LLC. We're able to help you get a free business registration there. And as you heard, help you set up the business credit and everything else. All right. So EIN setup, sales tax permits, trademarks, business license, all that stuff. All right. Now, on top of that, because if you're already an entrepreneur, listen, you need some tax help. You need some bookkeeping. Maybe you need a new website. Maybe you need to, up your branding. Because listen, branding's getting crazy, right? We're going to be able to help you with that. Inspirational media, entrepreneurial apparel, and one of the most important parts that we just recently added is the will and trust estate plan. Listen, everyone needs estate planning. All right. You definitely want to cover yourself and build your legacy. So put a 4 in the chat. And then last but not least, the Nove affiliate program. So if all this made sense, if you see something that you can help someone with, something that's helping you, why not become a member, right? Help someone else. So Affiliate Pro, you're going to be able to do all of this. Mr. Jerry Goins is going to talk about that in just a moment. A co-brand program means, hey, I'm already in business, right? I like some of this stuff. I don't want to keep what I'm doing, but I want to add a little bit of Nove. All right. You're going to be able to do that. And a white label program. Listen, I love this so much that I'm now the CEO of Goins Financial, which is a white label of Nove. All right. So listen, the possibilities are absolutely endless. All right. So let's hear a couple of testimonials here. And then I want to go ahead and bring Mr. Jerry Goins up because we got real people with real results. Okay. All you got to do is Google us. All right. Nove Money Reviews, A+ with the Better Business Bureau. Let me tell y'all something. That is not easy. Okay. That's not easy. 10 years in the game, Black owned, not Black owned and Black managed. Okay. Just want to put that out there. Listen, Inc. 5000 3 times. All right. So testimonials, as you can see here, Miss Kim Connor, able to save on her foreclosure. Listen, she's absolutely phenomenal. She went from, almost being foreclosed on to being the landlord. All right. She's reaching back out and helping. And the list goes on and on. So listen, I want to go ahead and give it back over to Mr. Jerry Goins because listen, this individual, like I said, changed my life. He seen me, didn't know what I was going through in the background, had no idea what I had going on, but he reached out to me because he saw something in me, right? And he believed in me when no one else. I mean, I literally had, everybody was gone, right? Everybody had turned their back on me. And listen, this individual was just like, hey, look at this opportunity. And I ghosted him for like a year. All right. But that one day when everything just fell apart, I was like, okay, God, let me go ahead and look at this opportunity because it keeps knocking. So let me go ahead and answer the door. So without further ado, Jerry Goins, are you there, sir?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you and see you. Take it away, King.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that, bringing us through all the products and services that Nove has, your testimonial, which is just amazing. I think we have some more people on the line tonight. If anyone has a testimonial that would like to, give it, feel free. But what an introduction to Nove by Alicia. So, I just want to clap it up for you and all that you bring to the table. Also, the event coordinator and communications coordinator for our amazing company behind the scenes. So, by linking up with us and our team, man, you're really in the mix of a lot of things that we have going on with Nove. We have some powerful leaders on the panel with us. Does anyone have a testimonial?
I do. Hi, my name is Jamil out in Arizona. I just want to say that I originally started with Nove because I wanted my credit fixed. That was it. That was all. But I ended up having the opportunity presented to me to say, well, do you know anybody else that may need this? And I'm like, maybe. So I ended up joining. My credit is still being worked on. I am now also a product of a product with the Debt Help Program. Absolutely amazing. I am on the road to becoming a homeowner. I'm still on the right track. 2025, homeownership is mine.
I love it. I love it. Do we have anybody else? I mean, that's what it's all about, just getting on the right road. See, a lot of people just don't even have the right direction. You know, if you only could get in the right direction, you're gonna get where you're going. But there's so many people that are just either confused, they're ignorant, or they just don't have a guiding light. And that's why I like just being a part of Nove. Just by proximity, you're gonna be moving in the right direction. You know, you're gonna get there. All right.
I can
Let's keep.
go.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey everyone, my name is Priscilla. I'm with KP Empowered Solutions. I started the company with one of my partners in 2022, met with Jerry and Allie Goins, and within 1 year, we were able to reach 50 states nationwide with the services that we provide. Credit went up. I'm in the business credit suite, so that's working pretty good. Going for my 50K guaranteed. We're out here in Minnesota with big organizations now, doing events, and different people reaching out to us, because of the help that we do provide. So I'm thankful for Nove, and just the vision of Nove to be able to spread the word to underserved communities everywhere. So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for sharing that. So, I mean, we're representing all over the world. We got like the Super West, we got the Midwest, we got the East Coast. You know, we even got Florida in the building. Like we're all over the place. You know, so I just want to encourage somebody. You know, instead of thinking like this isn't for you, or you know it won't work for somebody like you, or you know your background isn't right, or even your location isn't right, or the people around you would never support you, that kind of thing. Don't even worry about that. Like you're overthinking this thing, because we know that if God is for us, who can be against us? So all you have to do is just have the right people, the right mix, the right belief level. And listen, we're going to get to that next level no matter what it is financially. See, we started this thing talking about summer side hustles, right? But little do you know, you just stumbled on to a whole career track, a lifelong ability to earn income and get things started and make money on a residual basis through the new era of entrepreneurship that we call affiliate marketing. All right. See, companies like Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, they already figured this formula out, and they pay millions per year in commissions to affiliates. And these are just people that refer others to their website. But here's the difference with Nove. Instead of earning a few cents to a few dollars like what they pay, Nove will pay you up to thousands of dollars per sale. Okay. I'm a witness to this. I've gotten checks. Okay. Multiple checks in a month for over thousands of dollars. Now, disclaimer, okay, results are going to vary. Okay, just because Jerry did it and Jerry can tell you exactly how he did it doesn't mean you're either going to do it, okay, or B, you're going to have the same results. But like I said earlier, I can put you in the right direction. Nove can actually put you on the right path to where your financial goals are. Again, a lot of people, they just don't have what it takes, and it's not because they're not ambitious. It's not about them not having the desire to reach that next level. They just don't have the vehicle. Okay, and that's what I love about Nove. No matter what you want to do, we can do that. For example, if you know just 5 people that can use any of these services, put a 5 in the chat. Just drop a number 5. Don't be shy, because that's exactly what we're talking about. Breaking out of that comfort shell. Because somebody right now is watching this and they're just looking back and they're doing like this with their arms crossed instead of embracing this information that's clearly helping people out. Just put a 5 in the chat if you know somebody needs better credit, somebody needs business funding, somebody is drowning in debt and tired of it, somebody needs that LLC to get going, or just even somebody that wants to make extra money. All right? Because guess what we can do for you? We're going to change the game up. All right, I see the 5s coming in. All right. So you can earn money just by referring people to a website. You can set your own hours, like Ali was saying. You're now the CEO of your own business, right? And now you can work from anywhere. There's 10 ways to get paid with this thing. All right. That's one thing I really love about this. And you start off as just an affiliate, but you become a consultant over time. All right. What I mean by that is it's like, You start off basic, but then you actually become a professional. You know, a consultant is actually a highly paid career. And you can do that here with Nove. Let's break down the money, okay? Because I know people are like, okay, this is great, but how do I get paid? What's the dollar amount so I can actually say that this is worth it? All right, because I'm looking at these summer side hustles. I'm thinking about hopping in the Uber, joining the gig economy, doing some deliveries, right? But you also have to know, you still are, you can't scale that. All you're doing is just signing up for, a position that's still on the rat wheel. We want to help you get off the rat wheel with income that you can actually scale and leverage, get that residual income going. All right, so let's tap into it. So imagine helping somebody with their credit, and then they refer a friend to you. Somebody else signs up, and then you get a realtor that sends you 2 more people, right? So now you got 5 people that just signed up. If I miss a person, just throw that extra person in there anyway from one of the referrals. And guess what? That's $500 that you just made. That's 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Boom, $500 right into your bank account. Plus, you just unlock the 5 and free bonus, which means you don't pay your monthly affiliate fee, right? So to be in business, we all know that there's usually a cost to be in business. There's a cost to be the boss, all right? And with this, all you have to do is get 5 customers and you no longer have to pay that cost, right? So that's really, really brilliant. Imagine opening up a Subway, selling 5 subs, and now you don't have to pay for your lights for that year or for that month, right? That'd be awesome, right? So that's how we set this thing up. So you don't have this bill hanging over your head. Help somebody out with their debt. We just spoke to a young lady who was in credit card debt, and she had just about this much amount where all we had to do is now enroll her into the program. She enrolls for free. We handle all of her debt for her. And now the affiliate that brought her to the table just earned $250 and didn't even sell her anything, but got her half of her debt absolved from her. Now she don't have to worry about that. Imagine having a $500 payment going towards debt and now bringing that down to $250. Now you have, $250 extra dollars coming into your household every single month, because now you don't have this looming credit card debt. And now you're able to qualify for the mortgage because now your DTI is looking a lot better and the mortgage company is saying yes. Right. But now imagine being your own affiliate, right? Let's say you join and you become your own affiliate and you sign up for the service through your own link. Don't you know you're going to get paid for doing your own debt consolidation? Wouldn't that be awesome? All right, now what about what happens to a business owner? You help a business owner get on board, get that business credit suite. You just heard Priscilla say, "Look, we're enrolled in that program. We're actually going for that $50,000 guarantee." All right, so anytime you enroll somebody in that, that's another $500 that you get. Now, we also said that you're helping entrepreneurs get the money that they need. That's why you always see me and everybody in Nove talking about business funding all the time, because it's $1 trillion industry. All right. But people really need that money. And instead of going to the banks where they're just going to keep getting denied because 90% of the money does not come from the banks. They come through us and we get a percentage of the funding. All right. Now they're going to cut, no matter who you go through, that person is going to get a percentage of the funding. So don't think that, oh, I'm just going to go around Nove or I'm going to go around this person and I'm going to go get it through my own way through like a bank or a credit union or somebody down the street, because they're going to get a commission. Right? That's how the industry works. Okay. People don't just hand out large sums of money and there's the people in the middle, they get nothing. They're not working for dollars per hour. I can assure you. Right? This is just how the industry works. But now you get to be a part of that industry by being an affiliate here with us. Earn up to 4% of the funded amount. So on a $500,000 loan, that's $20,000 that's coming to you. Imagine $20,000. Some people don't make that in an entire year. Okay. But now you're able to make that just with one conversation. What if it wasn't $500,000? What if it was just $50,000, like the $50,000 guarantee? That's still a $2,000 check that's coming there to you. You can also help people get involved with the co-brand program or the white label program. If you already have an existing fintech business or financial services business and you want to automate some of the processes, perfect. You sign up for one of these programs and now we build the website for you. But if you sell one of these, you're earning up to $3,000. That's impressive to me. I was like, I don't know anybody else that's paying out commissions like that, right? But now, what if you help another affiliate come on board? Now I'm talking to the team builders out there, All right. I'm talking to the people that like to bring other people into a community, right? Maybe you refer a lot of people to do to a certain food or a restaurant or a movie. Maybe you're a connector, but you're not getting paid for it. Well, now with us, you are able to connect people to an opportunity like this. If they sign up to become an affiliate, you can earn up to $600. But it doesn't stop there. Because now, if they go ahead and turn around and do what you did, like if you enroll a connector who's also somebody who likes to bring people in and refer products and services, you can make up to $500 just because they bring somebody in. That's huge, right? Imagine bringing in 10 people that bring in 10 people. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars downline, unlimited levels. Okay, that's what I really love about this. They don't just cut you off at a certain point. As you refer them and you put them in the system, then the system calculates how much everybody gets paid, and it's lovely. All right, all you have to do is start the ripple that soon becomes the ocean, right? So let's tap into the residual income before we get out of here, because residual income just means you did something right one time, but you keep getting paid for it. All right. This is how you get that second income without having a second job, because now you're getting paid for work that you already did. All right. You're building a generational wealth that you really don't have a plan for before you got here. Now you're starting to see like, wow, I'm starting to make this extra money. Not all of my money is going to bills. Now I have this extra money that I can actually save up. I can invest it. I can buy real estate property. I can do things now with this money that's coming in that can secure my legacy. And that's what I really love about having this blueprint for success that we have. So just by helping 3 people get involved, helping them get 2 customers, you're going to earn $300. But you also unlock the $50 residual income, which is amazing. Try to earn $50 in residual income in the bank off of interest. Okay, you need to have at least 5 figures to do that in the bank. So now you have a 5-figure business because you're making $50 a month. Now, those 3 people, they say, you know what, that was easy. I can do that. They bring in 3 others. They help them get their customers. You just made $1,400 off of the overrides from the work that your team is putting in. Now you're starting to earn money like a CEO. Listen, the CEO does not come in and stock the shelves at the grocery store. The CEO does not come in and ring people out. Okay. The CEO is basically there to manage everyone, build the culture, right? Make sure the infrastructure is there. And that's what you become. You build the culture. You can still bring people in, of course, but after a while, the business starts to grow on its own behalf, and you start to unlock residual levels that a job, a 9-to-5, even some of these gigs will never be able to help you reach. That's the goal. Before you start something, you want to think about, if I master this one thing, what's the maximum that I can walk away from and not have to work again and still be able to make? For a lot of you, that answer is 0. No matter how much you make while you're actually doing the thing, when you decide to walk away from the thing, you're not going to make any more money. You need to start thinking of how you can build residual income. That's one of the keys to building wealth. Not only that, y'all, we pay for the car. We pay for the house. Once you reach certain levels in our company, now you don't have to use your income to pay for these things because they're coming to you as bonuses. So now your asset is truly paying for your liabilities. That's really what we want to be on. Okay. So Nove Learn is a platform. This is how you're actually educated on everything that's Nove. All right. We teach all the business systems and things like that. So you don't have to feel like, oh, I got to know everything when I come in here. No, not at all. You don't need to know anything. You saw some of the testimonials saying, hey, look, this is my first time starting one of these businesses. And, I was able to make it full time within a few months, but it's because we have short videos, simple scripts that make it really easy to become a true professional. But, it's really about having fun for me. My personality, I say, look, if we can do this, this is great. But if we can't have fun, my heart ain't going to be in it. Okay. I got to be able to relax. I got to be able to have fun, see the world. I got to be able to travel, get on some planes, eat some good food from all around the world, take a lot of videos, take a lot of pictures, right? Because I want to be able to think back on my life and be like, you know what, there wasn't a continent that I didn't explore, right? There wasn't an opportunity or a group of people that I didn't get to interact with and help change, right? That's exactly what nobody's going to be able to help to do for you, because it's an adventure, right? And so many people are locked into this comfort zone. They don't even know what adventure is. But here with Nove, this is a really safe way to venture out We have a roadmap for you. You're going to network and train with 6 and 7 figure earners. We have bilingual events, yacht parties. Like Alicia was just saying, we were just down in Miami with a bunch of the people that you see here on the line. They were down there as well, all white. We had the sneaker ball going on. It was so fun, so much fun. Leaderboard competitions, monthly cash prizes, quarterly competitions, live customer service and support. So you don't have to worry about supporting your own customers. All you do is enroll them. Nove takes care of the customer service. All you got to do is check in on them, make that relationship personal, help increase the retention, and that's it. But you get to learn as you go. And as in the background, you see here's a cruise that we went on. We're going on another cruise that just got announced next year. So I'm super excited about that. The boat isn't even sailed out just yet. Brand new. I'm going to call it a machine because this thing is like epic. This is going to be so, it's like a city on water. Not even a city. It's a whole country on the water. And we're going to have so much fun on that thing. And all you got to do is join, get qualified. And it's a competition, so you get to go on this boat for free. So go ahead and get started as soon as you can. A 5-day, 4-night cruise, Cozumel, Mexico. I just can't wait. Just look at this beautiful thing here, just utopia of the seas. I got a feeling like, I'm going to be on here and not want to get off. All right. But this is some of the things that Nove does for its affiliates just to thank them. Nove doesn't have to do any of this. Okay. Think about this. When was the last time your job wanted to give away a cruise or give away a yacht party or give away something as a reward for you doing your job? Right. Most people, all they get is, the paycheck. But we really care about our affiliates. And that's another reason why I love being here. You got to be here. So just getting started, it's only $200 to get started, $50 a month. All right. You're getting member discounts, cash back and travel, novemoney.com discount website, ongoing financial education, Nove Learn, which is that learning portal, your live training every single week with one of our top earners, marketing tools. We even have free marketing tools that you can use. We got business credit training. Now, this business credit training is really awesome because you're going to be able to, I just saw in the comment section, someone said pizza parties. I love that, but yeah, it's definitely going to be fun. So that's what we're going to be able to do. But, business credit training is amazing because a lot of people join this because and get this because it's a huge value. Imagine getting everything that you would get in the $2,500 package besides the advisor. So you're getting all the training. And you can take that and use it in your business instead. So it's a huge value right off the top. Plus, you're earning up to $3,000 per customer that gets involved, and you're only paid on personal sales, though. Okay, so if you want to actually scale up and earn overrides, earn the residual income, unlock the rest of the compensation plan, the car bonuses, and things like that, plus get some of the credit services for yourself, then you're going to want to enroll in the next package. The affiliate pro package. All right. So put Go Pro in the comment section if you're one of the affiliates that's sharing this. All right. Because we want to incentivize people to get on the very best package. Of course, get in where you can fit in. But if you have the extra money to go the extra mile, get that credit software, get the team building aspect, Go Pro, $349 and then $99 per month. And before you look at the $99, you're like, oh man, that's a commitment. Okay. I want you to think about this. You started this business not to have an extra thing to pay for, but you started this business to make some money and to help some people, right? So now all you have to do is help 5 people. Remember, you don't pay a monthly fee once you have 5 credit-like customers or a combination. You can even have 5 affiliates on your team, right? And now you don't pay that monthly fee anymore. That's really, really key. It's all a tax write-off, all right? This is huge, being able to lower your tax, your adjusted gross income. That lowers your tax bracket, lowers the percentage that you pay on your taxes. It lowers the amount that you're going to pay on your taxes. Saves you so much money that it doesn't make sense to not have a business in America. Okay, even if you make $600 in sales for the entire year, you got to do something because the tax code is here to benefit those with a business. If you don't have a business, you're considered low class. And that's why you get taxed out the wazoo. You're considered low class because you're not doing anything for the economy. As a business owner, you're helping to encourage commerce. You're helping to hire people. You're helping put food on families' tables and things like that. So you get incentivized with tax breaks. So I want to let you know that if you just have a job, that's great. But that's why you're struggling because you got to pay all these taxes, man. All right. So get out of tax trouble with just by having a business here, get those tax deductions. But another reason why I love doing business with Nove is because a portion of the proceeds go to Nove Cares. Okay, so Nove Care supports families and schools in underserved communities. You're going to start seeing this pop up all around the country right now, specifically in Georgia. And we're actually going to be down there next week. So you're going to see on my timeline, and of course, anyone that's sharing this, you're going to be able to see on our timelines the things that we're doing for the community. All right, so I really, really look forward to doing this. And as you can see, like this is what we look like. You know, these images here, just a beautiful crowd of people. Entrepreneurs are ready to go ahead. We're ready to get it. But we only got 3 kinds of people that are. Jamil says right off here, there, everywhere. That's right. Priscilla says free business. That's it. You know, because once you have those 5 people, you get a free business. That's right. And so. Now, there's 3 kinds of people that are still listening, still watching. First of all, I just want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for just being in the room right now, being able to receive the information, because so many people, they're lost and they want to stay lost. And those kinds of people, not only we can't help them, but they can't help us. We need to be around people that are all working towards a collective push forward, right? You don't want to be the weakest link in your circle of friends. Right. So what I mean by saying that is, even if you're not interested, the least you can do is share this information with your community. Somebody around you needs to hear this. Right. But number 2, that person says, I'm interested, but I have some questions. Right. How exactly do we get paid? Do we get paid directly to our bank account, or does, so yeah, we actually get paid directly to our own Nove Visa card, which is really cool. So the day that commissions get released, you can go and spend this money the same day. I really like that. But get your questions answered, all right? And number 3 says, look, I'm ready to get started with one or more of the services with the affiliate program, or I'm ready to get started with both. And these are the kind of people that I really love working with. They hit the ground running. They have a vision. They're ambitious. They're self-starters, right? And they usually have a grand vision. They have something where other people are fit inside of their vision, because they're going to help them as well and help them grow. And those are the kind of people that we love working with. But guess what? When you join today, you actually are going to get a vacation certificate. All right. So join before midnight tonight, and you're going to get a vacation voucher. The one is 50 different cities. All right. All across the country. So it's a 3-day, 2-night stay at one of the hotels at one of these really great cities. So I really like that aspect too, because we don't have to do that. All right. You're going to get started anyway, but now you get to celebrate. All right. So text 1, 2, or 3 to your inviter right now. And let's go ahead and help and welcome you, to Nove and the financial future that you truly deserve. It's definitely been my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to be on here and rocking out with y'all. I really do appreciate everybody that's on the panel as well, because hey, without y'all, like what we gonna do? I'll be out here just yapping by myself. That's no fun. All right, so I really appreciate y'all as well. I don't think we have any questions from our audience, but hey, just link up with the person that got you on, and we're gonna take care of you, no problem. All right. Other than that, take care. Thanks for having us. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you on the inside, y'all. Later.